So in closing, this is my final part. I'm so sad because it brings me so much joy to reach people for sobriety, because there's so much deception out there. We're living in the last days where doctrines of demons and seducing spirits are going to take people away like a tsunami, where people are gathering for themselves a great number of teachers to teach them what their itching ears want to hear, where people are going to be sent a strong delusion. The great apostasy is upon us. We're living in a time where lots and lots of heresy is in the church, and people are tossed to and from by every last wind of doctrine. So when I encourage and inspire somebody and they feel edified sufficiently enough to perhaps repent, if not repent, then like call a fast in their own lives, that which they have been suspecting all along is a problem. It brings me lots of joy. Without reward, guys. About humility. It's a false modesty to imagine that it can breed contentment in a person's heart to work like a dog, striving, video editing for hours on end only to get one like, one person pushing your work. Man must work by the sweat of their brows, indeed, as the Lord wrote in Genesis in giving a charge to Adam after they fell. But when you work by the sweat of your brow, it's to do what, guys? Adam was told by God, go from now on, when you work, you're going to work by the sweat of your brow to eat bread. So a system of reward, work and reward, was created by God from there. Adam and Eve, prior to falling, just picked the fruit of the tree and ate. They just played with the animals. They were leisurely. Umsebenzi wabo was not laborious. It was not hard. It was not intense like right now. Eve, if at all she had had her first child prior to the fall, it would have been a smooth delivery of the baby. There would have been no contractions, no childbirth pain. But we fell, and so now everything it yields fruit. God created a system of reward and punishment, and also reward after a hard day's work. So after carrying a baby for 9 months and going through that horrendous season of giving birth, there is then this gorgeous baby in your arms that you are now going to love for your days as a mama. How put in hard work, toiling, striving, investment into a kitty, and you now have earned for yourself a nice little house out of miracle. It makes you feel good that your hard work is not in vain, eh? Sweat, mufutso wa gago ga o phumula. Wa itse gore grand shop ha o nge mufutso mahala. Nka mufutso cause o berekile. Cause ke mo jwanong ntlo e eme ke hao. Ke mo jwanong koloi ya tsamaya ke hao. Ke mo jwanong fridge e tletse ka dijo ke tsa hao. Mosebetsi o senang reward ke slavery. Work without reward is slavery, and slavery is a fruit of the sinful nature. Slavery is man's irresponsibility with fellow man, where you make a person work like inja, only to get no reward. Maybe at most utlaba fa 7 quarters mo ba ka robalang bosigo. Make sure ba na le mpeto at least, mara ba to sebetsa way beyond what it is that is in their capacity to do given the pay that they're getting. Overworked and underpaid is slavery. Overworked and underpaid is injustice, it's oppression. But overworked and no pay is slavery. And I have no pay. I am working by the sweat of my brow. Mufuvutso ongang at the end of the day. Hahona anything that I can say, ake sheba around me, is the fruit of Lomseben's loan. I keep on next fela, guys. All night long I'm praying, and while praying I'm video editing, and while video editing I'm uploading. And because computer is a little bit far from the router, this uploading speeds can sometimes be ridiculously slow. So you will find me since here 4 a.m. in the morning, just so I can upload the maximum amount of videos I can upload per day before TikTok tells me you can't upload more, because I'm literally trying to get as much information out as possible. These videos I can record. I'm gonna have to undergo such a laborious process of editing. I've got a backlog as I speak, so I keep video because I wish I was on real time, but I can't be real time because of the power cuts in this country, and I have a PC, not a laptop. So like red line, green light, Squid Game. I don't have also fast enough internet speeds because I'm far away from the router. I cannot work on multiple devices so I can get my workout on time. All of it. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I have to literally just sit back and wait. And it takes me, it's hours, it's laborious, literally. Guys, I cannot leisure. I don't take a break because I'm suffering, I'm struggling, and there's no way that I can just take a break. Who takes a break when they're still suffering? Who, when you're busy running away from, like, Lisilo, like, decides to take a Lucasade break, it's a walk the talk at 702. Who, when you're being pursued by darkness and entity, when somebody wants to steal your future from you, who has the luxury to stop running. So I don't stop running. I don't stop working, because if I stop, it's like me in a dark pitch place, like riddled, teeming at the folds, canyonic with blackness. And I'm taking a leg stretch, I'm taking a Lucozade stretch, a water break. Halftime netball. I just keep running. Like indeed those athletes, Bako Comrades Marathon, Bankang juice bottle anza mata. I telega yona sprinkle I lahle mo sighting. Abatola belanza mata. Kijwalo. I don't get respites because I'm yet to get reward for my work. The day might come maybe when I upload a video twice, maybe 3 times a week, but right now I'm gunning for every day because I'm trying to garner for myself as large a following as possible so I can finally monetize at least my YouTube channel. I am working without reward. By the sweat of my brow am I working. And then I get somebody commenting like that, yena una le Saturday le Sunday, una le Friday le Saturday le Sunday, yena una le like maybe Wednesday, Thursday, depending on when their job gives them a break. Motho a teng o dutse ka Sontaga a shebile video yaga on the couch, I posted a show on Netflix. I Monday when I worked on your video I shebeting, I commenting horribly on, telling me hore ke bua too much ka boloi ene ke a mo bora. That same person all leisurely comments like this on a person who works by the sweat of their brow with no reward. Wa khona lo shebela Netflix I think because of patetse subscription o dutse mo sofeng I rekileng e ba se tlo repossessang o dutse mo hara ntlo shelter and brick and mortar e mo khurumeditseng a khona go patala either bond or rent ko yona cause na le 9 to 5 mmereko wa gagwe wa kenyang ka Monday to Friday wa patalwa at the end of the month a go tla di 25 or di 30 or di 1 ba mo patala salary guaranteed. Yeah, tsawa a portion of it get tax man following which she has got that remainder net salary a khonang go a portion to her various commitments, koloi, ntlu, dijo, this, that, and every so often leisure like watching a movie. Mutodwal, wakona who comment anyoko over somebody owning a slave, an entire slave that is working by the sweat of her brow but without bread. I do not have bread. Do you understand? I just work with no reward because very uncomfortably in the back of my mom's house in a hut. Who every so often it muddies my sheets. I cannot luxury, I cannot leg room. Like right now, I cannot that leg room because and I gonna bula. How na monkey hang washing cutting. I cannot basket washing. So sometimes I have to sleep one more night on bed sheets that I just feel are a little bit too dirty because I don't have the luxury to clean them because I can't just take my laundry and put it somewhere, bank it in the house while I clean up. Why? Because there are rules. I can't just washing basket ya uswaka omunyane kadi laundry yaka ha ona pula so tshwantse ke emele the skies are clear. That's my life. I am cramped in on all sides. I am living very uncomfortably. I don't have space. And I come here every day so I can finally get to a point where I'm moving out of this irresponsible environment where my family have left me to rot for the rest of my life. A small little apartment so I can work with leisure, with ease. But I can't do that right now because I'm in a shack. That's my life. I work by the sweat of my brow without reward. And people comment horribly on my channel with no context, purely because I'm pretty, purely because of my pretty face, banality issues, mona. And so dealing with tabaure, I don't get to be pretty and godly. They then speak rubbish in my comment section saying, stop, you blame everything on witchcraft, like really, get over it. And secondly, you need to see a shrink. Okay, thanks lady, thank.